Imagine a time when human beings were just beginning to shape the world around them. This was the dawn of civilization, a period marked by the birth of great innovations that would forever change the course of humanity. At the core of this transformation was the creation of agriculture. No longer did humans have to rely solely on hunting and gathering for survival. They learned to tame the earth and cultivate crops, setting the stage for a new way of life. This shift allowed for the establishment of the first cities, notably in Mesopotamia. Humans began to settle, build and create communities, forging the first urban landscapes. Then came another groundbreaking development, the invention of writing. This was no mere tool for communication. It was a means to record history, to pass down knowledge, to share stories. It was the birth of human expression in its most profound form. The dawn of civilization was truly a turning point in human history, setting the groundwork for everything to come. Fast forward to ancient Greece, where a revolutionary idea was born. This was a time when the city of Athens was teeming with intellect, and the air was thick with the debates of philosophers. Among these debates, a new concept took shape, a concept that would forever change the course of human history. This concept was democracy. Born out of a desire to give power to the people, democracy in Athens was a radical departure from the monarchies and oligarchies of the time. It was a system where every citizen had a voice, where every citizen had a hand in shaping the future of their city-state. In the agora, the public square, men would gather to vote on important matters, from laws to leadership, in an open assembly. This was a profound shift, a move towards collective decision-making, where the notion of rule by the people was not just a lofty ideal, but a living, breathing reality. The introduction of voting was a milestone in this journey. It was a tangible representation of the power of the citizen, an affirmation that each individual's voice mattered. The very act of casting a vote was a declaration that the people were the true rulers of the city. This idea, once considered radical, is now a cornerstone of governments worldwide. The birth of democracy in Athens was a moment of transformation, a moment that continues to resonate in the halls of power across the globe. Now, let's transport ourselves to the vibrant streets of Florence during the Renaissance. Picture a world awakening from a long slumber, shaking off the dust of the Dark Ages and blinking into the bright light of a new era. This was the Renaissance, a period of cultural, artistic, political, and economic rebirth following the Middle Ages. A time that spanned the 14th to the 17th century, it marked a profound shift in the way people thought about the world and their place in it. Imagine walking down a cobbled street, the air filled with the scent of fresh paint and the sound of impassioned debate. Here, in the heart of Italy, a revolution in thinking was taking place. Ideas about art, science, politics, and life itself were being turned on their heads. In the realm of art, the Renaissance gave us some of the most iconic figures in history. Consider Leonardo da Vinci, a man whose creativity knew no bounds. From the enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa to the intricate sketches of his scientific studies, Leonardo's work embodied the spirit of the Renaissance. He was a polymath, an individual whose curiosity and intellect spanned multiple disciplines, embodying the Renaissance ideal of a universal man. And let's not forget Galileo Galilei, the father of modern science. With his groundbreaking observations of the heavens, he challenged the long-held beliefs of his time. His discoveries, though controversial, paved the way for future generations of scientists and thinkers, proving that the universe was a place of wonder, not just a backdrop for human existence. The Renaissance was not just about art and science, but also about challenging the status quo. It was a time when people began to question authority, to think critically, and to seek out knowledge for themselves. It was an age of exploration, both of the physical world and the mind. The Renaissance was a time of rebirth, where humanity reached for the stars and started to see the world in a whole new light. Picture smoky factories, steam engines, and a rapidly changing world. This was the scene during the Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrial growth that dramatically reshaped society during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. The Industrial Revolution was more than just a time of technological advancements. It was a complete overhaul of the way people lived and worked, shifting from an agrarian rural society to an urban industrialized one. This transition was driven by a series of innovations in manufacturing and transportation that revolutionized the world. The textile industry was one of the first to experience this revolution, with inventions like the spinning jenny and the power loom. These machines allowed for mass production, drastically reducing the time and effort required to produce goods. This led to an abundance of affordable products, making them accessible to a broader segment of the population. Transportation also experienced a significant transformation. The invention of the steam engine catalyzed the creation of railways and steamships, shrinking the world as never before. Goods, ideas, and people could now move faster and farther, facilitating the spread of industrialization and creating a truly global economy. But these developments came with their own set of challenges. The rapid urbanization led to overcrowded cities, poor living conditions, and exploitation of workers. The shift from rural to urban life disrupted traditional social structures, leading to new class divisions and social tensions. However, the Industrial Revolution also sparked a wave of social and political reforms. Movements for better working conditions, the abolition of child labor, and the rise of trade unions are just a few examples of the pushback against the harsh realities of industrial life. The Industrial Revolution was not just a period of technological progress, it was a time of profound socio-economic shifts. It fundamentally changed how people lived, worked, and interacted with the world around them. It was a time of change, challenge, and ultimately, progress. The Industrial Revolution forever changed the face of the world, setting the stage for the modern era. In our final leap through time, we land in the heart of Silicon Valley during the late 20th century. A new revolution was brewing, one that would change the world in ways unimaginable. This was the digital revolution, a period marked by rapid advancements in technology and the proliferation of digital tools. At the forefront of this revolution was the advent of personal computers. These machines, once as large as entire rooms and accessible only to a select few, were now becoming household items. The personal computer democratized access to technology, opening up a world of possibilities for individuals around the globe. But the revolution didn't stop there. The creation of the internet took the world by storm. An abstract concept at first, the internet soon became the backbone of modern society. It connected us in ways we'd never thought possible, breaking down geographical barriers and creating a truly global community. And then there was the explosion of information technology. With the digital tools at our disposal, we could now process and analyze vast amounts of data at lightning speed. This new ability to handle information transformed industries, reshaped economies, and even changed the way we understand ourselves and the world around us. The digital age has not been without its challenges, but its impact is undeniable. It has transformed every aspect of our lives, from how we work to how we connect with each other. In the blink of an eye, we've become citizens of a digital world, forever changed by this remarkable period in history. The digital age has transformed every aspect of our lives, from how we work to how we connect with each other. From the dawn of civilization to the digital age, history is a fascinating journey of human progress. We've journeyed together through key moments in history. We've witnessed the dawn of civilization, when our ancestors first harnessed the power of fire and created complex societies. We've seen the birth of democracy in ancient Greece, a revolutionary idea that forever changed the course of human governance. We've marveled at the Renaissance, a time of incredible awakening when art, science, and culture flourished like never before. We've explored the Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrialization that marked a seismic shift from agrarian societies to industrialized cities, laying the groundwork for the world as we know it today. And finally, we've delved into the digital age, a time of unprecedented technological advancement that has reshaped every aspect of society, from how we communicate, to how we work, to how we learn. These moments are not isolated incidents. They're interconnected, each one influencing and shaping the next. The birth of democracy wouldn't have been possible without the societal structures that emerged during the dawn of civilization. The Renaissance was built on the foundations of democratic thought. The Industrial Revolution would not have occurred without the scientific advancements of the Renaissance. And the digital age? It's a direct result of the technological innovations that sprang from the Industrial Revolution. Each of these moments has left an indelible mark on our world. They've shaped our societies, our cultures, our technologies, and our understanding of the world around us. They've influenced who we are as individuals and as a collective, and they continue to shape the world we live in today. But history is not just about looking back. It's also about looking forward. It's about understanding that the moments we're experiencing now are the history of the future. It's about realizing that our actions today will become the key moments that future generations will look back on. Each moment we've explored today has been a stepping stone in our collective journey, proving that history is not just about the past, but also about the future we're building together.